Hello, everyone, and this is me, Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show, and if you like our content, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to keep up to date with all things TNT Big Show. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment. Join our Patreon. We would really appreciate that because we're going to have Jack's Joke of the Week up this week and exclusive content for members starting as low as $3 a month. If you want to make a one-time donation, you can do that through PayPal. And we, of course, have some really cool social media accounts like our WordPress blog where we write blogs, reviews, news, and things like that. Of course, we have TikTok, and we also have Instagram. So now with that pleasantry out of the way, let's get right into the news. Nintendo just released their financial report. Wow, 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 wow.
Yes.
Listen to some of these numbers. Number of Switches sold in the year, 28.83 million units. Software units sold, 230 million.
Yeah.
The Switch's lifetime sales are over 84.59 million, pretty much 85 million. And software, this is the big one because that shows that people are buying games. Over 587 million units of software have been sold physically and digitally.
Yeah.
Digital sales are up, profits are up, and the Switch has passed the Game Boy Advance and the PSP in sales.
Oh.
With at least 2 to 3 years left on this system's lifespan, I think it's easy to say that this is going to be the best-selling system of all time, even over the PlayStation 2.
I agree.
I think this thing could finish at 170 million. Wow, this is amazing. Remember when everybody just thought doom and gloom for the Switch when they first saw it? After the Wii U and stuff, and everybody thought Nintendo was dead. No, not even close, Hoss. Not even close. Here's some of the other games that, before we get to the really big ones, that have had updated sales, and that would be Luigi's Mansion 3, which is about 480,000 units away from 10 million. It'll be the first Luigi's Mansion game to hit 10 million. Link's Awakening is over 5.45 million units. It'll reach 6.5 million, 7 million lifetime maybe, and that just goes to show that there is an audience for 2D Zelda games, which is fantastic.
One of my favorite Zelda games.
Oh, absolutely. I love Link's Awakening. Of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at 1.52 million. It hasn't even been out a year. So I could see that game hitting 2 million, 2.5 by the end of its run.
Yes.
Clubhouse Games, about 3.4 million.
Yeah.
It's doing incredible. Or excuse me, 3.2 million. But anyway, it's over 3 million. It's done great, and it'll reach 5 million easy by the end of its life cycle. It's done
for
great.
A game collection with checkers, chess, and backgammon, that's pretty amazing.
Yep. In just 6 short weeks, Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury has already done over 5.5 million units.
Yes, I'm so happy.
This sucker I hit 10 million by the end of the year easily. It's going to be one of the biggest selling Switch games ever. And Pikmin 3 has hit over 2 million copies. This could finish with 2.5 million, maybe eke up to about 3 million, showing Nintendo, hey Nintendo, Pikmin 4.
Yeah.
To quote the great Gene Siskel, instead of brain candy, Roger, brain candy, it's Pikmin, Nintendo, Pikmin. Not much has changed in the order, but here are some of the top sellers. Like, number 1, of course, is Mario Kart. I mean, the sky's blue. 35.39 million. Animal Crossing at 36.23 million is second. Third, Super Smash Brothers with 23.84 million. Fourth, my baby, Breath of the Wild at 22.28 million. Pokemon Sword and Shield at 21.10 million. Mario Odyssey, 20.83 million. Mario Party, now this game was a surprise. 14.79 million units. This thing could easily pass 17 million units by end of its run, maybe even more because of the update. Ever since the update, the sales have exploded.
Yeah.
Now, remember this, folks. I predicted this. A lot of people need to start trusting my instincts more. I'm not always right. But Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee over 13.28 million. I said it would reach 14 to 15 million. And people laughed at me and thought it would barely break 10 million. I was right on that.
Yeah.
Splatoon 2 at 12.21 million, and Mario U Deluxe at 10.44 million. So there we go.
Showed you people still want 2D Mario. I know I do.
Good old 2D Mario never goes out of fashion.
Really quick, I know you didn't mention the game, but one I would like to bring up, shockingly surprised, was Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah.
At over 10 million. 10.
Oh, it's going to reach 10 million easily.
Yeah, I mean, and this thing, people just wrote it off. They laughed.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I mean, you know, this was just an amazing title. Just goes to show that there are still Wii Fit fans out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
What I'm impressed with is Link's Awakening and Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 2 is over 7.15 million units now. It'll reach 10 million. And Link's Awakening's at 5.45 million. Good old 2D Mario and Zelda just don't go out of style.
They don't.
And these games are cheaper to make, and they make more profits, and you don't have to take as long to make them. I hope to see a brand new 2D Zelda game. I love Link's Awakening. I love the remakes and stuff, but I would love to see a brand new one like Link Between Worlds.
Oh, so would I. And a new 2D Mario.
Yes, and a brand new 2D Mario. It's just Nintendo. The money's there. Don't leave it on the table. Another thing is Breath of the Wild just will not stop selling. This game is like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going. And I think this next year is going to be, next fiscal year is going to be incredible. You have Monster Hunter Rise, which moved systems. This game was so big that it moved systems, and it did over 6 million units in just 4 weeks.
And still going.
And it's still going. I think the Switch could do even higher in the next fiscal year. Some people are saying it could do 30 million. I agree. We really have to watch out for the big E3 presentation where we can see games like Breath of the Wild 2, which I still think is going to be the big holiday seller this year. I think, the Pokemon remakes, I think Bayonetta 3 is probably going to come out in the fall or maybe early next year so Nintendo can start out on a big bang. But either way, the Switch is the best place to play video games because of the exclusive indie games, the exclusive big third-party games now, and Nintendo's incredible first-party games. It's the best place to play games. It really is.
It is.
And I also think there could be a Switch upgrade. What do you think?
There's going to be one. If it's going to be this year, I don't know. There may be one. Of course, Nintendo, they do their own thing. I mean, everyone's like, they always just announce their big game during the events and stuff. Well, today they shadow dropped a game, which we're going to cover later. Game Builder.
The Game Builder Garage.
Game Builder Garage, yeah.
I'm the one who was having trouble remembering that.
But, they just shadow dropped it, and I mean, Nintendo can do that. But, yeah, it's going to be big for them this year. Will there be a Pro? Maybe. I don't know.
I think so. Maybe, we don't usually like to do, but, if I had to guess, and it's fun to guess, I think yes. Do I think it's going to be this big expansion? No, but I do think you're going to see an upgrade. I think that more games will be able to run on 1080p, 60 frames per second. I think the memory will go from 4 gigabytes to 6 gigabytes of internal memory. I think the teraflops will go from 1-point-something teraflops to maybe 1.5 or something like that, or 2 teraflops. I think that the Switch has showed that you never count Nintendo out. Never.
No, you just don't.
And I'm so happy for games like Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, which still sell incredibly well. Pokemon Sword and Shield, all the Pokedex haters, thought that getting rid of not having the whole Pokedex in there would destroy the game, and already over 22 million units sold.
I know.
So Pokemon Sword and Shield are still going strong. Mario Party has probably been the biggest surprise.
When Ring Fit Adventure.
And Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah.
I said Ring Fit Adventure would sell 8 to 10 million copies. Well, I underestimated it. It's probably going to do 14, 15 million by the end of its run. And I predicted Mario Party to sell 8 to 10 million. Oh, Nelly, was I wrong.
Yeah.
That thing is going to hit 16, 17 million easily.
Yeah.
I got some more predictions on Nintendo's next financial report. You will see Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is such a huge game, and it's selling systems.
Just might as well say the Monster Hunter series, because I think Monster Hunter Stories 2 is going to be just as big a seller. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
That would be
but,
great,
you
because
know,
it's a turn-based
I really think,
RPG. And
yeah.
But Nintendo's lineup, and even like early 2022, there's going to be Pokemon and maybe Splatoon 2. You put that in there with Project Triangle,
Yeah.
that's what a heck of a start that'll be.
Yeah.
So Nintendo's not going to slow down. Keep telling people, this is not the old Nintendo.
No.
It just isn't.
No.
The Nintendo's supposed to have some new IPs that they're going to show. And for Okawa, is talking about having more new IPs being announced soon. And I think Monolith Soft will have one of them. Maybe Retro Studios, keep an eye on them. If Nintendo pulls out all the stops at the E3, next year the Switch will be at, I think, around 114 million when we have the same discussion next year. The Nintendo Switch, prove the haters wrong. It's a dominant machine. It's going to end up, the software is what I'm most impressed with. It's going to end up selling over $1 billion in software, well over that.
Well, speaking of software, they've sold almost
600 million already.
Already, yeah. 600 million video games on the Switch.
Yeah.
One system.
Oh, yeah. One last tidbit. Nintendo said there was 36 titles that sold over 1 million units. 14 of them were from third parties. I wish they would release the data. I would love to see. We know Monster Hunter because it sold 4 million in 3 days. So
Mario Rabbids.
Well, yeah, that's already past it though. But I think Hades and The Witcher's 3. You know, I would just love to see some more data on this. You know, because that's been the whole thing, is that third party games don't sell the Switch. Well, no, that's just a flat out lie.
That train game.
Oh yeah, Momotaro Dentetsu by Konami. Yeah. Well, that's it. Nintendo, you keep up the great work, and I cannot wait for the E3. I cannot wait to see what Nintendo is going to do. This is exciting. This is Michelle Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
Remember to like our videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join our social medias and stuff, and remember, go big or don't show. And now, we're going to do our sales pitch. This is me, Michelle Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
And we would like for you to hit that subscribe button. I noticed that over 70% of the people who watch us aren't subscribed. Hey, what are you waiting for? It's free. Just hit that red subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're going to post another video. Please thumbs it up and comment if you like. And please join our Patreon. Patreon helps us get more money so we can do better videos with better equipment. And that's always better, you know. So we have social media that you can join. The links are in the description below. So thank you, everyone. Keep supporting Tackett and Tackett Entertainment.
And really quick, just before, if you do join our Patreon, you'll get little extra bonuses, like you'll get early access to episodes of Mr. Monkey, Mr. Hopper.
And who wouldn't want to miss that?
Yeah, I know. Bye, everybody.